Today I'm going to do an 8 circuit or an 8 exercise circuit for conditioning for runners. And this will really help strengthen all parts of your body. We're going to work on our core, we're going to work on our quads, our glutes, we're going to have some upper body work. The way the workout is going to work is that we're going to go through each exercise for 50 seconds, then we're going to have a 10-second transition time. I've got body weight exercises, I've got resistance band. You can use any type of resistance band. Green is typically easier, red is typically the most resistance. I've got blue here for the middle. I've got a BOSU ball. You don't have to use this for these exercises. I like using it. If you have access to a BOSU ball, it is something you can do a ton of exercises with. We're going to do a couple of them with this. I've also got some dumbbells. Key with using dumbbells is that you don't want to go too heavy. What's very important is that you need to be able to do the exercise correctly. And that may mean a little bit less weight when you start out. So it's more important to go lighter and go slow and use proper form than it is to go heavier. And as you do these exercises throughout your training plan, you will get stronger. I've got 15 weights here. There's different exercises where I might use 12s or 10s, or you could go higher. It really just is up to you, okay? So in the notes below this video, there is a lot of description of the video, of the exercises. I'll go through each one of these with you. Again, 50 seconds, then 10 seconds for transition. We go through all 8, and then we take about 30 seconds rest, and we go back through them again. All right? If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will get back to you. First exercise is planks with the twist. So the key to this is starting with a full plank, and you want to make sure that you get your legs and your back straight. So start, and we want to get our back and our legs straight, and then we're going to twist and alternate sides. There's 50 seconds. Next one, we're going to do a single leg squat. And the key to doing this exercise correctly is that you need to, you want to just stay under control with this. That's what's really, really important. You can use a chair if you want. And the chair can be used to hold your body up. If you don't have good balance, or you don't need the chair, and you'd want to do 25 on each side, so, or 25 seconds. It's not how many you can do, it's how many you can do correctly. So, next one is burpee with a BOSU. You don't have to use a BOSU if you don't want, but we're going to go with this. You go down, do the burpee, Make sure your back is straight when you're doing the push-up. Next one, we're going to use the resistance band, and we just put it around the tips of our toes. And this is a lateral lunge. Great for your your hips and your glutes. So about 3 or 4 each side. Keep your legs bent. Try to keep your knees back and your eyes straight, your head up. This is a really good one for your glutes and your hips, which are typically pretty weak on a lot of runners and will cause injury if they're weak or you have an imbalance. So there's 50 seconds on that. Okay, next we're going to go into a lunge with an arm curl. The key to this one is, again, doing not too heavy of a weight and making sure that you do proper form, okay? So you're going to go down in a lunge, make sure your knee doesn't touch the ground, and then you do an arm curl, keeping your back up or as straight as possible. And switch legs. Don't let that knee touch the ground, and try to keep the back straight, and you're just lifting it straight up like that. All right, there's 20. The next exercise is going to be a bicycle crunch. I like to use the BOSU ball. You don't need to, but this is a great one to work on your hips and your core. Get up far enough on the BOSU and then just rotate. Keeping your feet from touching the ground whole time you're doing it. All right. There's 50 seconds. The thing about using the BOSU that's really good is that it just adds that element of more balance. The monster walk is the one along with another one with the resistance band. We're going to put the resistance band over our ankles, and we want to get our legs a little less than shoulder width apart, and we're going to raise them, keeping your legs straight, toes up. Okay, then we go into our last one. Last one in our sequence here is called the bird dog. Again, we're going to get in the plank position. Make sure you got a good plank position before you start. And then what you're going to do is you're going to raise one arm and the opposite leg and just hold it for a second. And then go down, same thing with the other leg and hand. Try to keep your glutes tight when you do this. Trying to maintain your balance. So it's really good for not just your core, but your glutes and your hamstrings. They're all going to get worked. So there's 50 seconds. It's probably going to take you a little bit of practice to be able to do the exercise and transition to your props or your next exercise. But you get about 30 seconds in between, maybe grab a glass of water, and then start over and do it again. You can add things to these things. You could do push-ups. You could do other exercises with the dumbbells. You can combine other things that I've shown you in other videos. Bottom line is though, try to do these type of exercises on your hard days or your long runs. The reason is we want to try to keep our hard days hard and our easy days easy so we can fully recover. It doesn't do us any good to go, oh, on my easy day, I'll start cranking out a whole bunch of body weights and things like that, because that's going to catch up to you eventually. All right? I give full descriptions of these exercises below the video. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. These are great workouts for all runners or middle-aged athletes to just strengthen their whole upper body and their core and their lower body. It'll help make you faster and it'll help make you more injury resistant. All right? Have a great day.